Hello, I'm Sarconda and welcome to episode 13 of our Let's Play campaign. I have made some minor adjustments. First of all, I've basically activated all my copper mines. I've plopped some spare speed modules in some of them. I have also expanded both the copper and the iron smelters to 4 each. There's not 48 smelters on one row, but that's because with the iron mine there and the copper mine there, we just did not really have the room to do it neatly, so those will be expanded at a later date if necessary. As you see, the copper mines can't really keep up, but that's okay. As you can see over here, the belt is rather saturated, so we're not being starved on resources. I've also doubled up the steel smelter, as you can see. Again, didn't really have the room to go for maximum throughput, but for now it'll have to do, or maybe not, because we really do not have a lot of steel. So as we continue further down the road, we may add some more steel there. As for green chips, there is again still a shortage. There's always a shortage, mostly from, well, everything halfway through is fine. And everything that's left is just being eaten by the blue chip factory over here. So, but they are backed up. So looks like green is able to catch up, or is actually sufficient for our requirements at the moment. We are researching the Corvarex. We do actually have enough 235 uranium ore to get that started. So as soon as we actually research it, we'll be setting up the Corvarex. And basically then we are going to actually head up to the end phase of our initial base, which will obviously be launching the rocket. But first we are going to set up a module factory. Obviously for that we are probably going to have to upgrade our green circuits for that. So yes, I have prepared or looked up, unless obviously I forgot to import it, but I should have a, that's all smelters. Don't really need that one at the moment. No, that's a full array, we want to keep that. That's what we copied. No, apparently I forgot to import the blueprint for that. So my apologies for that. But I also noticed that I actually forgot to do something. I requested those smelters for a reason. So let's plop them down. And then the yellow inserters. There we go. No, we don't. And these are 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 8 to 8. So actually one plate smelter can keep a electric furnace running, because it just takes 5 times as long to make one steel than it does one plate. So you can just have equal ratios to that. It looks like we've made a bit of an Italian flag upside down sort of thing here. As I said, plenty of red. Again, we also doubled that up, in case you hadn't noticed. So we've been doubling up a lot. So we are going to readjust this a little bit, because we actually do need to split it off again in the future. Let's put one in front as well. And then how shall we fix this? We basically need to how about something like that? There, that passes over. That just comes on through. Oh, other way around. And that passes over out of there. Green needs to split off. Sometimes the challenge of it is purely making it as compact as humanly possible. And there we go. That works, and we still have our 4 outputs. Right. So we need... Are we going to double this up? Probably don't have enough chips for that, but let's see. What we can do is split this off and take it back. Basically, we can do an output priority, so it does actually prioritize the yellow research, but it sends all leftovers back down or somewhere. Now I'm just going to quickly bring in those, because I actually did have them ready here. There we go. Where are they? This is just a blueprint I found on factoriaprints.com. No idea whose they are, but what do I do with them? Ah, here we go. It's basically a module kind of thing. That works through productivity modules and speed modules. So we've got all three of them. Let's let the robots work. That actually means that we can output this stack inserter passive provider. One more. There we go. And again, we don't want infinite amounts. Bring this over here, and then we like a. Now we're going to do pretty much the same here to stack inserters and two chests. Again, limited so that we don't get stupid amounts. There we go, and they are set to quite high. There we go. But also let's ask for blue. Where's blue? Come on. There you go. Let's up these to 20. That's also sets. Then this one. They are actually. No, you don't need 200 red. Don't even need 100 red in my opinion. Let's set you down to 50. There we go. And we're going to do the same over here, because basically just 3 copies of the same principle. No, you don't need blue. Tup, 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 tup. You need just copying this request pattern to anything that only supplies these single rank. And I think that's all of them. And then we want, let's maybe up these to 50 each. Let's see, that's also sent to level 2s. That one, that one, that one, and that one. So we've got 4 of these, if I can see correctly. And that middle one is on. The single one's already working, and then we need, these will eventually be just hope I've set everything right. Let's do this. So just combine on that belt and you can grab all of them. That does kind of mean that. Let's again do an out, no, left priority. This also a left priority. So that it does prefer to send them up. Because as you can see, we've run out of blue chips. Okay, what's causing this to happen? They're all backed up on the single side. Yeah, that kind of happens. Not that it really causes any problems, it just means we plastic is an issue apparently. We'll sort that out in a bit. So basically what we do now is, the idea of this is that on the outside you've got the single rank. This is the same for all of them, by the way. On the outside you've got the single one. They are taking from a requested chest, which are provided by the bots obviously. So you need 5 green, 5 red. They then feed directly into these rank 2s. And you've got 5 rank 2s who then feed into these rank 3s whenever we actually research them, because we haven't just yet. Not the optimal ratio. Normally you'd want 5 to 1. So basically 5 rank 1s to a rank 2, and then again 5 rank 2s to a rank 3. But that just gets stupid at a certain point. That would mean you need 25 rank 1s to keep a rank 3 going. Full stop. We probably will do at some point, but that's a bit silly at now. So we've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've basically got a 8 to 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 only. We've got a 10 to 5 to 2 ratio. So that's okay-ish. Also, the rank 2s are actually crafted quite a bit faster, so you only need about 2.5 really. So what I said earlier was wrong. You only need 2.5 rank 2s. Rank 1s for rank 2, and I'm not 100% sure about the rank 3s. How long did it take? Oh, there. So again, 2.5 for rank 2. So that actually makes perfect sense in this case. We've got 1 too many or 2 too many. Well, that's okay. So we just basically have to increase our green circuits. Okay, where to put it? That's the question. Can't really fit any more down there. Apparently copper is also a problem. Yeah, they can't actually access this bit, which is a shame. It works perfectly for this, all the previous ones, but obviously the last one gets starved a little. Again, that's because we don't actually produce enough copper. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix the copper. That's not even nearly enough. And some of these are getting very low. That one's actually completely finished. That one's completely finished. And let's reuse these speed modules. In parts I actually want emptied first. So yeah, you're pretty much done. You're pretty much done. Right, so let's go to our second patch and merge that with this. Should be fun. Also should check up on our coal mine. We may as well do that while we're up there. What happened to my car? Am I carrying it or is it lollygagging around here somewhere? Oh, there it is. Always losing the car. You may have noticed that I actually have researched the portable fusion reactor, and I've got the exoskeleton to let me run a bit faster, and I've got night vision goggles. So that does help quite a bit. I was planning on making the shoulder laser turret, but I don't... Oh yeah, here it is. Laser turret batteries. Okay, remind me to get batteries. All this is wrong. All this is wrong. It's all wrong. Let's get rid of all this. Should have really brought more miners while I was at base, but because we do not have logistic robots access up here. Listen to me talking as if I'm in the wild, uncivilized jungles of dear God knows where, the Amazon. Make sure I actually don't cut the electricity for the other mine, the coal mine that's over here. Probably want to check up on that as well. And there we go. Let's check on this mine if there's anything unused. You're dead. And you're all still going. How much is left there? The other one looks like there's got enough, lot of empty. Oh yes. Well, you still needed that. Let's put you down. You're all still good, but just can't fit it on. And the front ones also, yeah. So this can basically go. The area here was quite low density coal anyway. But it was set to actually use this first lane up first, so. And there we go. We've tidied that. So now let's, ooh hoo hoo, cliffs, let's blow you up. Chucking explosives is always fun. Dum 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 dum. Don't know why there's two left over there, but just filling this up. No, that was it. Okay. I'm going to use yellow belts on these, quite simply because they are going to be merged into one or two red belts. So actually let's rotate you a bit. Let's use these. Knowing they have to actually run around them. one up there. There we go. Now let's head back for a few more miners. Dum dum dum. Beep. We don't want to go that way. Where did we leave our miners? There we go. Maybe let's go by car. Where do we leave it? Over here with the stone. Let's try not to crash into anything this time. Bum, 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 bum. And they're all, well, most of them are working. Yeah, that should be all of them. We can merge these two without problem. Red, 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 red. Then no, straight on one and then down and then in there and there. Underneath, underneath. Oh, well, we're gonna need them as well. Dum dum dum. Just hope I brought enough tracks. all the way there, there. Of course I need, we've got enough gears. I've still got a few hundred left. Perfect. Which is a good thing because I need about 100 per. All this glorious copper coming down. And that's just about long enough. Are we going to have little robots bring me? Yes. Hello. You can keep up. Come. Kovarex is on its last quarter, or fifth even, so that's good. Okay. Actually, no. Let's stop you there. At this point we are going to have ourselves a little 3 to 4 splitter. Why? Because then we can just merge it with what we've got here. So where's our book of splitters? And we need a 3 to 4. Actually quite a bit larger than I expected, so that's the 3. So the robots built that, and we are going to insert the right into there. Don't need to have an extra splitter because that basically does the job for it. Underground. This can go straight into that. Up. That goes there. And then the last one. And random poles standing in the way. No. I'm like, yay, I'm getting more res. There we go. And we should have a lot more copper production. As you can see, these aren't fully compressed because these are actually at 3/4. But together with what they're coming here, we should be getting a pretty much compressed belt. So that's just to... Distance isn't really big enough to actually warrant trains. When we start here, we may start with a train network. What are we seeing here? Tiny little copper patch, some lot of coal, some stone. Ooh, that's quite... Ooh, 9.3 million uranium. That's a huge patch. Quite a bit of uranium around. Still waiting to see a proper big copper ore. Well, also, something in my opinion this game needs is mass storage. Like for example, in Angels mods, you've got like these huge silos. Also, it would make it easier because the small chests are about 1 times 1, just 1 square, and having something that was maybe like 2 times 2 or 1 times 2 or 3 times 3 would actually make it easier because you could have, for example, a silo and basically have inserters going between a assembly line and the silo, and just one on one. You wouldn't have had to have a separate entity for intake and outtake. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, we are going to end this episode here. We've basically done everything that we can for now. I'm going to be. It does look like we're getting more green circuits, but that could just be because we're at the beginning. I'm just going to be copy pasting this and put it over here if we could fit it, so we can have more green at the end. So I would like to thank you for watching and see you, and bye bye.